Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to look at NVIDIA Broadcast and see if it works with Teams and stuff like that. I'm fairly sure it does. I got a question about that from my older video, and I thought that could be interesting to have a look at. I have been using Skype for private communication still. Yes, I'm that old, but I am using Teams at work, and I have a setup here with a Sony ZV-E10 camera. And it's complicated, not going to get too much into that, using an HDMI input on the different computers and HDMI splitters. That doesn't matter for this video. But what does matter is I have my Rodecaster Duo with my microphone out, with my Teams audio coming in, so I have a headset on, I can get that mixed, and I can also hear myself, so I'm not shouting. My computer sound and a browser or a game on that one, and then I can mix that back to the Teams meeting, so everything goes back to the Teams meeting minus themselves, or I can record everything. It's complicated, but it's very much fun to play with, which is why I'm here. So, but will the NVIDIA Broadcast work? Now, I'm not sure, because I had some problems with it last time, and the first problem I ran into was that it did not like running in 4K, because that's way too much. It has to process in 4K. So the first thing I did was that I took this camera and set it down to 1080p output, so that the NVIDIA Broadcast would have less to work with. The second problem I had, well, hey, let me just show you, and you can look at my weird face while I'm while I'm explaining this to you. So anyway, the first thing is, since I have a more, I hate to say professional, but better quality card in my computer, I can actually have more video outputs for the same video source. Now, if you have a cheaper standard web camera, you might only be able to use your video source one time. I think even with, is it somewhere on my table? Can't find it. It doesn't matter. Yeah, here it is. Like this one also, like a Camlink, only allows one output at a time, but I have a PCIe card that allows multiple. So anyway, here's the NVIDIA Broadcast in the updated version, and it did crash for me a few times because the frame rate was set to something different in the NVIDIA Broadcast than the output of the camera. So it was it just crashed basically. But let's just get into the weird part right away. Eye contact. I'm reminding of that video film, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So I can't be looking at myself all the time, but in the camera here on the screen, but I'll have a look at it afterwards, so you can tell me how weird or not weird this looks. Let's put this over here. So right now it is, here's my normal camera feed, and below here, of course, is the modified by NVIDIA. So let me know what you think about this. I think it looks weird. It has other features like auto frame. If you're moving around a lot, oh god, that's so creepy. Let's keep this on right here. And you can also turn on, you can see the GPU utilization if you want to, down in the bottom. It has some other useless features, vignette, make it dark out on the side here. It has key light. If you don't think the light I have up here is strong enough, you can enable, see if it crashes. More light on me. God, this is creepy. But in my case, I would of course just go into find one of my mini lights. I can find this light, and I can turn this up instead. And this is an actual light sitting on my camera here, so I would do that instead. And my camera is set to use the exposure based on the center, which is usually my face. Yeah, virtual background, I think if you use Teams, you already know what that does. So now in Teams, what you have to do is, and this is do chat, Don't think about that. That's my computer audio and input and output. So don't think about that. What's important here is the video. Now you can see I have a bunch of cameras. Cheers. I have many cameras, most of them virtual. These first 4 here are my capture card that has 4 HDMI inputs in 4K. Camlink Pro from Elgato. They don't sell that anymore, sadly. It's a shame. It's a great card. I got it on half price on a sale because it was probably going to discontinue it, or they were, it turns out, later. So I have chosen, let's turn on the camera here. Now this is my top-down camera. But what I have to do is, like, we're gonna find out e-tron. I was thinking, what the hell is e-tron? I know it's an electric car from Audi, but I don't have that one. It's my headset, VR headset. Of course it is. You have to find NVIDIA camera, NVIDIA broadcast. There will be more of those. If you have the old version, it might be virtual camera on Windows camera or something like that. There might be 2 of these depending on your installation. So be careful of if you have problems when getting to work. Take a look at that. So, and now we're using the NVIDIA output. Look at this, Jesus Christ. Oh, man, it looks, I don't know what it looks like. Yeah, but of course, just move around, it will. Yeah, you see that? And we'll do that for you, which is of course useful, I guess, when we look at the small one over here, because if I turn that off, I will become much smaller in the frame. So I guess if you just want to show yourself, or your face, that is, that's, yeah, I guess that's a good, acceptable feature, but I don't know if, yeah, I don't know. Video noise removal. Now that's kind of not something I can test. I have a way too good picture quality here. So let's try add virtual background. That's virtual background. And it's kind of, it is what it is, you know. I have a green screen up here, so I'm not going to pull that down. But if I were going to have virtual background, I would do green screening and pull down my green screen that's behind me right here instead. So, but I guess if you don't have that option, yeah, okay, sure, use this is so creepy. Use a virtual camera. Now, instead of going back to full screen, I'm just going to make this larger. Can I make this larger? This is as large as it gets. So, I mean, I wanted to go back to this one. Where I look more normal. But let's end the video with this one instead. So, yeah. This is creepy. What do you think? Is it better? I mean, we established it works, of course, with Teams now, and it works with everything else. And when I'm looking around here, and when I'm talking, now I'm looking at myself on the screen. And I think I actually can see that with eye contact. Trying to open my eyes a little more. Yeah. Maybe my eyes are not open enough. Yeah. And now I'm looking at my keyboard, looking at my screen, looking directly into the camera right now. Looking to the side, looking to the right side of my screen, left side of is a 27 inch. It's not the smallest looking. 25-degree angle from the camera. Yeah. To the left and right. That's the test. That's all I have to say today. So, cheers. I hope you found this mildly entertaining and useful or something. Whatever. So, see you around. Cheers.